Hey, how's it going? Adam the Tutor here, coming at you with another limit definition of the derivative problem. This time we're doing f of x is equal to x squared. Alright, so again, we'll go ahead and write our definition of the derivative. Derivative of f of x is equal to the limit as delta x goes to 0. And then f of x plus delta x minus f of x, and all of that over delta x, right? So, again, we just go through the motions, right? Derivative x squared, and then we have the limit delta x goes to 0, and then we're going to have x plus delta x squared minus x squared, and then we'll have over delta x, and then that is going to be equal to, we'll have x squared plus 2x delta x, and then we'll have plus delta x squared minus x squared, and all of that over delta x, right? So first things to notice is that this x squared and this x squared are going to go away, and then we're going to be left with limit as delta x approaches 0. Now notice the remaining two terms each have at least a factor of delta x, right? So we can divide, this term by delta x and this term by delta x, and what we'll get is we'll get 2x plus delta x, right? And then, if you want, you can put parentheses around this, just so, you don't think it's just multiplying this. And then what we're going to have, well, the 2x is basically going to come outside of the limit, and then so then we're going to get the following. We're going to have 2x, and then times the limit as delta x approaches 0 of 1, which is just 1, and then we're going to have plus the limit as delta x goes to 0 of delta x. Well, this guy right here, right, is just 0. So then our final answer is 2x. So finally, we have that the derivative with respect to x of x squared is just equal to 2x, right? So pretty straightforward. We had to use a little bit of binomial expansion a little bit, but nothing too bad, right? And, that's basically it, right? So, kind of the trend you might be noticing at this point is, hey, basically what ends up happening is we take the power down and it becomes the coefficient, and then we decrement the power by 1, right? So, if you'll notice that this 2 came down, multiplied the x, so it became the coefficient, and then the exponent is now 1, right? And, we'll formally establish that pattern, but you can kind of see what's going on a little bit with this. But anyway, that is going to do it for this one. I hope this was a very informative video for you, and as always, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or anything like that, just drop them in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video.